I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for Manifest Season 1 Episode 13. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're a family member, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. You guys, we only have 3 episodes left and I don't know where to go and turn to next. Because every episode it is something different and we trying to figure out what is going on. So this episode we have Zeke, and Zeke is trying to wrap his mind around, okay, I left to go out on a hike in 2017, went into a cave. When I come out of the cave, it is 2018, a whole year later. I thought it was only 2 weeks. And the picture of a woman who somewhat, willed me to live is standing in front of me. I don't know what to do. She had been gone for 5 years. Well, 4 years for him when he went into the cave. And now she's standing in front of me saying it's 2018. He's trying to wrap his mind around it. And I'm like, I couldn't understand why he's like, okay, you know what? I need to sit down. I need to take a breather. But Ben wants to get him to sign V to do some tests, ask some questions. But he's just not trying to go. But Ben, he's become suspicious. He's part of the suspicious family like I am. Like, Michaela, let me talk to you right quick. He's not trying to go nowhere and you trying to stay here with him. Like, look here. He has been back and awake for 8 hours and he has yet to ask for a phone to call family members. What if he's part of the, major sent him here? Like, we don't know. With the callings, you don't know if it's for good or bad. But Michaela's like, no, this is what I gotta do. Don't call Jared. I got this. So Zeke and Michaela have this joint calling where it's like stars everywhere. Now, this is his first calling. He knows nothing of a calling. Michaela, this is like, okay, this happened like 2-3 times a day, so it's fine. So now he's freaking out like, I just saw us standing somewhere with stars everywhere and it says to go back. What is going on here? She's like, that is the calling. We need to go back to the cave. Point blank period. He said he doesn't want to go back to the cave because he almost died there. I'm like, yes. Yeah, he was there. An earthquake or something happened. He almost froze to death. Cave is the last place he wants to go. But he doesn't realize, you don't have a choice. When the calling says to do something, you have to answer that call. Ben tried to ignore the call and he just couldn't because it went on to Cal. Because Cal has a call and Cal has a stronger calling than anybody. So, this is what's happening, man. When the calling says come, we gotta come. So, they get to the cave and they realize the calling didn't mean come back to the cave. And this is when he says how he killed his sister. He was 15 years old. She was 6 years old. He thought he was too grown to go to camping with the family. And his parents want him to go to ravine with the little sister. He was annoyed, did it anyway. Got a call from this girl who he barely knew. And the last word he said to his sister was basically, shut up, I'm on the phone. And he's never told anybody that. So Michaela is the first person, but he was like, it is my fault. But Michaela's like, he's like, yeah, it is your fault. I killed my best friend and me, no matter how many people say it's not my fault, it was my fault. I was drinking, she died, point blank period. So, you gotta move on with your life. You gotta call your mama and daddy. Get on with this. So Sanvi gets some of Zeke's blood because she looked over Cal, making sure he's fine. He's perfectly fine. But Zeke's blood has same the markers as them. Whatever happened to him out there is the same thing that happened to them while they were on the plane. And she says it was an electrical storm the same time Zeke was in a blizzard. Basically, she thinks that the plane was an earthquake and the blizzard was the aftershock. Man, we really need to see him because if we can get all this together, we can really find out what happened and what does all this mean. While this is going on, some people we have two sides, probably more than that. Some people think of the survivors like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm gonna worship you. Then there's some other people like, something ain't right about y'all. Y'all aliens, y'all crazy. That one pilot, he done took the plane off and it got shot out, y'all terrorists. So now they've got like the address of all the survivors, the passengers, and they're going around harassing them, spray painting their doors, doing this, that, and the third. And Ben, he didn't have enough. He didn't went to one of the people's job and basically said, if you come for my family, I'm going to come for you. But he didn't know that they were live streaming. So now they gave more, you know, ammunition to the cause of the, you know, the return passengers are no good and they're not to be trusted. But Michaela and Zeke, they're walking back after they make this little memorial for his little sister, and they see some like stick figures on the wall of people holding hands. And I guess they had brushed hands or whatever, and they realized it was them. And this is when like another earthquake, electrical storm, black lightning happened like on the plane. So now it was like, oh, it's happening again. So is this going to ricochet us off, and when we come back it's going year 2059? We don't know. So, you guys, I really enjoy this show. I'm mad that Cal has to go through so much. They finally told, well, Olive already knew about the Collins because Cal told her that's his twin, and that'd be like lying to itself. Grace, she's finally caught up to speed. Michaela, she's trying to figure out, like, what does all this mean? Because now we find another person who was missing for over a year. People think he's dead when he's not. What is going on? So, y'all, like I said, good show. Sad it's only 3 episodes left, but like, I guess 16 episodes for, first season is good. So, if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free 99 all day, every day. If you're returning, you one of my family members, one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.